We see this persecution in all these countries, but there is something each one of us can do. So Satya ji, please.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm an activist, and we have a group of activists. We work for India and Hindu causes. I've been working with Tapan Goshti, and Tapanji used to once in a while. I want to give an example to show how we can really make a change by working together, American Hindus and Hindus in outside India, and work with India and make a change in a particular case we have recently done. So Tapanji once in a while sends us an email. Please call, there is a girl kidnapped, please call the police to work on it, to get an FIR and all that. So, just 2 months ago, there was one particular case of a girl called Tuktiki Mandal. I think some of you might have heard about it. This is a 14-year-old minor girl, a very bright girl. She was walking in her village. They kidnapped her, and somebody by name Babu Sona Ghazi, a Muslim person in the village, and the father tried to go to talk to them. They raped the girl, but they made them sign some documents and so that, and then they allowed the girl to go with the parents. So the father said, I cannot deal this anymore. I'm going to get her married away and all and that. And just a few days before the marriage, I think, they came again in the night, dragged the girl, they were crying, dragged the girl, and they took away. And this father is not like any other father. He doesn't matter what it is, he wants to save his daughter. He's a poor day wage laborer, he has a little farm and stuff. So he came to Hindu Samhati for help, Tapan Goshti, and then they wrote a letter addressing to they went to the state secretary in West Bengal, state commission, police, nothing is happening. Everybody says, yeah, we will look into it, they are not done anything about it. So then they wrote a letter, a very passionate letter. If you read it, it will break your heart. The father said, we all have children. To go through that pain is not an easy thing. And he poured his heart, telling what has happened to his daughter. And this letter was written to the state secretary and with a copy to the prime minister. And that letter triggered a sequence of events that I think changed in many respects. And that letter, while I was discussing about this letter, Tapanji told me, Satyaji, this is not an isolated case. There are 100 girls per day are being kidnapped like this and all this. I thought he must be exaggerating. I mean, how can that be possible? This is independent India, and you're getting a girl walking on the street and you kidnap the girl and rape her and use her sex slave or do whatever you want. So then we started looking into the information. So we arranged a Google, we wanted the media doesn't want to do anything about it. So with the activists, we did a Google Hangout with the father of the girl and had somebody translating it, some Bengali person translated. And that created some awareness into the issue. And then I started looking into the news media. I mean, we may be hearing this thing, but we never paid attention. I was surprised, United Nations report in 2010 alone, 28,000 girls and women were kidnapped, and they target minor girls who are 14-year-old, and they target the girls, and then they use them, sell them and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, that news. Then we dug about it. In NDTV reporting, they don't tell you who is doing what. They just tell you Sandesh Kali, where human beings and girls and women can be bought and sold like cattle. This is happening in independent India. They can be bought and sold like cattle. If you go to NDTV and if you go to my blog, satyablog.org, you can see the news articles. Then we saw this outside, journalists outside seem to be doing investigative journalism. Ross Camp, Telegraph UK, he wrote 5 hellish moments in whole his journalistic career. And he was talking about West Bengal, one Khan who told him that he forgot, he lost the number of people he killed. I mean, he has kidnapped thousands, and he just lost the number of girls he killed because they are causing a threat to him. I mean, they will bring out the human trafficking. And then we saw the police report from Delhi police report. It's all this information in our police report, where we found out that these West Bengal gangs are, they lure the minor girls with goodies and all that, and then they take the girls and take to some nice place, and then they drug the girl on their journey, gang rape her, and then sell her, and they gave the price 60,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees. And I was amazed at these things. I mean, we are living and this stuff is out there in the internet. I had no idea that this was happening. So we decided, let us bring the awareness. Media is not going to talk about it. So we decided we do the rallies around the USA, many cities, activists, many cities in New York, Philadelphia. We have done in Atlanta, Houston, California. Whether it's 10 people or 50 people, people stood together and they had the rallies. And then how do you give the publicity to this? But nobody cares about these things. Even the media, if you tell them that this is happening, if it is a girl, is a Hindu girl, and the perpetrator is a Muslim, it doesn't matter. Their life has no value. They don't have as much value as a cattle many times. So we went to the internet. We went to the Twitter and Facebook. Just to tell you that Facebook, it trended number 6 internationally, number 1 in India. This topic about kids. Now, with this much attention going on, the India cannot keep quiet. The media cannot keep quiet. Then the state BJP got involved. They went and did Dharma. And then there are some local people who did protest in front of the chief minister. And then there is another organization which did a protest of chief minister's house, and they were jailed, and again we had to call to be then released. They were part of Tapanji's organization. So this is how we brought the attention to this issue. Then National Commission for Women. Of course, I've been talking to Mahesh Mehta ji. And this our people leaders among our own community have been talking to the BJP leadership in Central. And so the National Commission for Women got involved. Once the National Commission went and they talked to Hindu Samhati, they talked to they went to the village, they talked to the police, and that was the first day that the girl was released.
Wow.
The girl was released, but she was not given to the parents. They have to give to the juvenile. Can you imagine asking the girl for 75 days under the captors, gang rape perhaps, and the judge asks, what do you want to do? Do you want to go, what is your thoughts? Can you imagine the guys who kidnapped is right there in the court, and this judge is asking the girl to tell what do you think. The girl is terrified, and she was told, if you don't say what we say, we will kill your parents and we will kidnap your sister and you will all be dead. So that is the system we have today. So then it went to the we went to the High Court. We had people went to the High Court, and once the National Commission Women were joined, and the High Court judge said the girl will be joined to the parents, and the state has to give education for what she lost. They have to hire the tutors and make sure, if necessary, they have to do the special exam for the girl. So this is what happened. Meanwhile, in the same time, UK, Mamata Banerjee visited. I want to tell you this. So we asked the people in the Hindu organizations to protest in front of wherever she is going. 250 Hindu organizations wrote a letter saying that this is not acceptable, and they did protest. And as soon as we said that we are having lawyers to get her arrested for crimes against humanity, because all the people who are doing these crimes are their party people, the MLAs and these people, and they don't, because they have the vote banks, they don't touch them. They are the administration, the local gundas. In this girl's case, there is a gunda with 40 bodyguards, and he tells the police what to be done. He can rape a girl, he can take a girl, nobody can say anything. So we told her, Mamata Banerjee, if you want investments from UK, you better respect the human rights of this year. And if you are not, we are going to get you arrested for crimes against humanity. And what is she? You know what? She doesn't give a care about the people. But as soon as she found out that 250 organizations are coming after, she cut down her trip by 2 days and ran away from UK.
Thank you, Satyaji.
So that is why I said, please. So we have to come together, working together, US organizations, Indian organizations. Now Hindu Samiti is very well recognized. If they go to the police station and the parent come and ask, we need to save this girl, and go to police station, they will take the report. Now when they wrote to the PMO office, they responded to it about Assami Hindus. See, the leader is formed when there are followers. When we work with the Hindu Samiti and such organizations, their stature will increase and their protection will increase and they can help. So I request you all, whatever way you can donate money for them, if there is a protest, join them. I mean, you are not, what happens to West Bengal will happen in Bihar and rest of the country once the demographic changes and you don't have a country to go to. Remember that. You will not have a country to go to. Today in Hyderabad, also 13 or 14 kids just 2 months ago were picked off the streets and gone. So activism matters and participation matters, and we can make change if we put our mind to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Satyaji. I thank all our panelists and